In this video, I'm going to share with you the key mindset that is guaranteed to help you make the right decision. If you want to be successful in life, there is one thing that you will most definitely have to do, and that is make decisions. More importantly, making the right decisions. Now, if you've experienced life for even a short amount of time, you know that it's not an easy thing to do. You're going to have to make a lot of decisions, and unless you know exactly how to make the right decisions, you're going to face a lot of problems. Now, even though I'm not really a person who makes really important decisions for the world, but I have made some important decisions for myself in my personal life, and they all boil down to this one specific mindset that I've learned. This is very important and very subtle, and I learned this from Elliott Hulse. Pay attention to this very closely. Successful people don't make the right decisions. They make their decisions right. Let me repeat that again. Successful people don't make the right decisions. They make their decisions right. What this means is a successful person, no matter what decision he or she takes, will always find a way to make that decision right in the grand scheme of his or her life. This is the most powerful idea that I've come across in personal development. Let me give you an example to show you how this works in real life. Let's say you're deciding if you should take a gap year before joining college after high school. So here's how you make that decision. Don't make a pros and cons list. Don't ruminate over it endlessly with all your family and friends. Simply think this. How can you make not going to college the right decision? And how can you make going to college the right decision? So if you decide to not go to college, you can make that decision right by starting that business that you've always been thinking about, or by taking the time to travel to all the countries that you've dreamed about, or by getting a small job and learning the value of money, hard work and patience. But if you do decide to go to college, you can make that particular decision right by working hard and getting good grades, by using the career fairs to build connections in the industry, by meeting new people and forging friendships for life. So as you can see, it's not about which decision is right, because successful people can make any decision right. It's about which decision is more easy for you to make right. So in our previous example, if you're the kind of person who works well in a structured environment and is good at studies and really just wants a stable job with a good degree, it will be easier for you to make the decision to go to college. But if you're the kind of person who dislikes authority and has the ability to work in an unstructured environment, then taking that gap year would be a decision that you can easily make right. Just to hammer it in once more, it doesn't really matter what you end up choosing. All that matters is that you make that choice the right choice after the fact. And here's the biggest advantage that I've found about this mindset. This mindset pulls you out of what is termed as analysis paralysis. Once you start thinking this way, you'll no longer be stuck thinking about every decision for 4 weeks. You'll know it in your heart that no matter what you choose, as long as you find a way to make it the right choice, everything will be alright. And here's the best part. Even if you do make the wrong decisions, even if you mess up your life completely by making the wrong decision, you can paradoxically still make it the right decision by learning something from it. If you learn a valuable life lesson by making the wrong decision, then you've gained more than you've lost, because now you will have something that is utterly invaluable, and that is experience. Another key thing that you need to remember about making decisions is something called decision fatigue. Believe it or not, your willpower actually gets depleted every time you make a decision, no matter how small the decision is. This is why heads of states like presidents have their suits chosen for them beforehand. This is why you always used to see Steve Jobs in his famous turtleneck or Mark Zuckerberg in his classic t-shirt and hoodie. The fact is, people who are making very important decisions every day do not want to deplete their willpower to make good decisions by wasting away their willpower on smaller decisions. This is why if you have ice cream in the fridge, you're very likely to eat it in the night, because by then you will have depleted all your willpower. Every time you have to make the decision to choose the healthier food, you will deplete your willpower. So how do we combat this? Simply make the decisions non-decisions. Don't put any junk food in the fridge in the first place. Remove the choice and it will be very easy for you to make the decision. It can be as simple as making a playlist for music so you don't have to waste time choosing for songs. And here's a bonus tip. Try to break down every decision into several non-decisions. What I mean by that is, suppose you're deciding between two majors in college. Now, even though at some point you'll have to decide, try to break that decision down into components that are common between the two. So maybe first sign up for classes that are common to both majors. Do everything else that you need to do before you actually have to make the decision. If you have to choose between which place to eat, at least go and sit in your car and drive till the intersection from where the paths will diverge. Now, this is not a way to procrastinate and avoid making the decision, which is something I don't condone. All this means is that you will at least be doing something productive and not be wasting your time while you're making the decision. Again, always remember this. Successful people don't make the right decisions. They make their decisions right. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope that it added some value to your life. If you liked the video, please leave a like and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more insight in your life, please subscribe.